So guys, for this effect, as always, I will need a selected card. However, to make sure it is not a force or something else, I really want to make this as random as possible. For this reason, we are going to cut the pack into 4 piles. And with these 4 piles, we'll try to create a card, or actually a position. What I mean by that is the following. These cards, doesn't matter, we just have now our 4 piles. The top cards of these 4 piles, the sum of these cards will create a position in the pack, and the card at that specific position is going to be our selection. So we cut to the ace, which is a 1, plus 4 is 5, plus 8 is 13, and plus 5 is 18, right? So our randomly created position in the pack is going to be 18, and I believe there is no doubt that it was completely random. The 18th card of the pack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 is the Jack of Diamonds. What if I told you that before we even started, I knew that we would land on a Jack of Diamonds? You need a proof, don't you? The card case has been on the table since the beginning, and there is something inside. Inside, it is actually a prediction that says the Jack of Diamonds. So guys, before we start with the explanation, let me know if you liked it by leaving a thumbs up on this video right now and tell me your opinion about the effect in the comments. Maybe you were fooled, let me know about that, because the trick on its own is so simple but so powerful. Let me show you how it's done. For this one, you are going to take 4 4 cards out of the pack, and the sum of these cards should equal a certain position in the pack. I like to use the number 18, so I took the 8, 5, 4 and ace. The sum is going to equal 18. You of course can choose any position you want. Now these cards are going to be marked. The marking is very simple to do. You will not destroy your cards. You will be able to use them afterwards too. And I'm just going to repeat the marking for you. Once you put the cards together, you will have here this 16 card stack. You will just hold them squared up in your hand. Take a pencil and you will just mark it on the edges. So you should be able to see this marking. So this is basically going to help you to locate these cards. And as these cards won't put together, the spectators won't be able to notice it. And also you will be hiding the markings sort of with your thumb, so no one will be able to see them anyways. Now once you have your markings, let's split them back into the 4 4 kinds. We'll continue with the setup. There is one last step. You will take any force card. In this case, I use the Jack of Diamonds. You will have a prediction prepared inside the card case, and the Jack of Diamonds is going to be the 18th card from the top. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now 3 of these cards, these random cards, will be removed because these will be replaced by 3 cards from one group. The reason why it's not 4 is the fact that one of them will be out of the pack anyways. You will understand what I mean in a moment. So just remove 3 cards and replace it with any 4 of a kind that you want. In this case, I will go with the 8s. Okay, so I place them into the pack so that my Jack of Diamonds is basically coming afterwards. Okay, it doesn't have to be exactly after the 8s. I just want the 8s to be on top. Once I have done that, I can basically just place the remaining cards into the pack. Okay, so I just cut a bunch of cards from the bottom, place one of the 4 of a kinds on top. Then I take another little pile and put the other 4 of a kind on top of it. And then one more time, just like so. Now when you look at the pack, when you know what you're looking for, you should be able to see the location of my cards, right? So right over here. These will be held towards myself, so notice when I'm handing the cards, no one can see the markings from any angle, as the flash of my thumb is basically covering it all up. Now I'm ready to go. Due to the markings being visible for me as I know what I'm looking for, and the reason why I'm using 4 cards instead of a single card is the fact that it's easier to cut to them, right? So when I riffle from the back or from the front, I see whenever I reach to one of my marked cards. So it's pretty self-explained. Whenever I reach to it, I just cut the pack and I will have my forced card on top of it. And I continue that until I reach to my 4th force card, so to say, and I will be left with a few cards in my hands, right? Now I could just reveal them. 8, 5, 4, ace, the sum will equal 18. Now this is of course when you cut to the cards on your own. You can have the spectators cut to the cards too, at least sort of, by doing some sort of a riffle force. This is gonna work by you riffling into one of the markings from the bottom to the top, from the back, catch a break, and then do a riffle force from the front as you're familiar with. So wherever the spectator calls out stop in the bottom third, you just do a riffle force and force your ace of spades, and you can continue doing that until you have all your force cards. One little thing that you should not forget is to keep track which part is which of the pack. This is the top, this is the bottom, so when you collect them back up, it should go in the same orientation, right? So now you will take the top cards of the pack. And from the spectator's point of view, this really is a free choice, right? Because you just cut to 4 completely different parts of the effect. Now you will take the cards in your hand and collect them back up, so you do not change any order in the pack. Now, these 4 cards are out of the pack, meaning the 4 of a kinds are now 3 of a kind in a row. And this should again explain the thing I told you at the beginning, why you just removed 3 random cards from here, because only 3 of a kind is now left in the pack, right? So now you just reveal the cards and ask the spectator to add them up. It will of course equal to 18. Now by just counting 18 cards, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It is going to be your force card, the Jack of Diamonds, and of course you're very well prepared for it, as you prepared the prediction inside the card case stating the Jack of Diamonds. As you can see, it is so simple to perform, such a simple method, but so invisible from the point of the spectator, and also very difficult to reassemble the method of it. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did so, let me know in the comments below, and by leaving a huge thumbs up on this video. That's it. I hope to see you next time.